Today's plan is simple. We're taking the Velotric GoMad, hooking it up to the Malone Forge kayak cart, throwing on the Bonafide RS117 and heading out to my local lake and hopefully picking up some bass. No truck, no trailer hitch, just this setup right here. And along the way, I'm gonna share with you why this thing is more than just a bike. It's built different. High level, you're looking at a 750 watt motor, 1300 watt peak with 85 Newton meters of torque. Translation, hills don't exist anymore. Well, they might when I'm pulling an 80-pound kayak. And the platform, 20-inch fat tire, super nimble but stable like a moped, and 100 millimeter RST hydraulic suspension fork. That's what keeps your spine intact when the road turns into a mess. All right, so let me show you how I hook this thing up and let's get down the road. So we have the Malone Forge kayak cart, and this comes in a box you put together. It's really simple because the majority of it is already put together. Typically, you would hook this to your seat post right here, but because I have this payload back here and it has some extra storage down here, which is pretty awesome, which I'll share with that a little bit later in the video, I had to modify this to make it fit. So I'll put a metal plate down here, put a U-bolt to create tension, and now I'm going to hook this thing up. You essentially take your cart and stick it on here, kind of like you would a trailer hitch, and put this pin through to ensure that it does not come out, and slide it in. And there you have it, folks. I can now take turns. It's gonna pivot right there. So now I need to get my RS117, put it on the cart. These are actually adjustable, so you can make sure that they fit your hull. It's holding just fine with the weight on it. And you can adjust this fore and aft to make sure it fits whatever it is that you're putting on here. You can put a canoe, you can put a kayak, and now strap this down in the back. And now I have two straps on the back, and I put one on the front, even though it doesn't have one that comes with, just in case that shifts a little bit. Next up, the fishing poles. Gonna bring a swim jig, gonna bring a drop shot with the new Berkeley Lab series. Got my hands on those, and then a chatterbait, see what we can do. Being that I'm gonna travel down the road, I like to have my live fishing rod sleeves on it just to keep those protected. My Berkeley Lab series baits. Very important, you don't leave behind your PFD. In fact, if you love fishing from a kayak or canoe, whatever it is, you gotta head over to KFAST.co, Kayak Fishing Advanced Safety Training. We're gonna teach you how to be safe on the water. Make sure you come home every single time. So check that out, earn your certification at KFAST.co. Last thing being this thing's fairly unusual on the road. I'm gonna put a little safety flag down here so it's whipping in the wind. And there we go. Got my helmet, pannier bags with all my camera gear, paddle, PFD, a few rods, and some more camera gear. I've got 7.1 miles to go. 7.1 miles back. See if we can make it. Top on the road. All right, guys, let me tell you a little bit about the bike and the Malone trailer. The Malone trailer is called the Forge bunk style canoe kayak cart with the tow bar, right? Attaches right to your seat, as I showed you guys, and now you got a legit towing system. This thing is built with a powder coated steel frame, and it adjusts actually to 6 different positions, and it'll carry up to 150 pounds. And so I'm pushing that limits with about 100 pounds. About 90 pounds right now. So that means you can carry your kayaks, your canoes, your paddle boards with no issue. The trailer actually comes with 16-inch never go flat tires, sealed bearings, and a spring-loaded kickstand. So you're not worrying about breakdowns, you're just freaking going. I love it. All right, so this is where things actually get crazy. The GoMad itself. The GoMad has 500 pounds total payload capacity, right? That's pretty beefy. You also got those MIC HD rear racks rated for 176 pounds, which you can easily put, you know, groceries, gear. You can put your kids back there, not a problem. And the cockpit is adjustable. It's gonna fit riders from anywhere from 5 feet to 6'3". Not a big deal. One bike, anybody in the family can ride it. Also, Velotric makes this helmet, which is pretty sweet because it actually has lights in the back that are turn signals. So that's awesome. All right, so now let's talk a little bit about the power. You can switch between torque sensing, which feels natural, or cadence, which just gives you that easy power. And that's what they call sensor swap, right? It changes the entire ride and feel. And also, if you want to keep it legal everywhere, you can instantly switch between class 1, 2, and 3. Also, a unique feature on this bike, it has NFC keyless entry. So that is near field communication. It's a little card that you put up here and it'll turn it on for you. And a full app that lets you tune your ride. And you even get walk mode, which comes in clutch when you're moving gear like I am. Walk mode is that low speed assist feature that helps you move the bike while you're walking beside it. And if you're worried about theft like I am, because I trust nobody, this actually is a built-in Apple and Android Find My tracking. So that's a peace of mind you usually don't get with e-bikes. It's gonna have an IPX7 battery rating and an IPX6 bike rating. That means rain, mud, spray, just keep on riding. And of course, when you need to stop, it's got those Tektro hydraulic brakes with 203mm rotors, right? We're not talking slowing down, we're talking stopping. And it's also backed by UL 2849 and UL 2271 certifications. These are real safety standards, not just marketing. All right, guys, we have arrived, and I'll be completely honest with you. This thing is at 68%. 68. And I don't like pedaling, let's put it that way. So I am wildly impressed by the battery life. Going 7 miles, pulling around 90 pounds of weight. So that's awesome. Now all I gotta do is unload her, head out there, grab some bass. Oh, fish off. That was a nice one. Dang it. I missed 2 bites. One was a small one. That was a nicer one. That was a 17-18 for sure. Nothing in this hole. Well, missed one in this hole. 0 for 2. Unlike you, Mr. Wendell. All right, just got off the water, didn't do that well. I actually hooked into 2 and lost them both, but only had about an hour. I need to get back on the road. All right, I am back home, and the Velotric GoMad is legit. I went 15 miles, and I didn't even go through 1 battery. It's freaking awesome. Pair it with the Forge kayak cart from Malone, carrying your kayak, put an RS117 from Bonafide, and boom. You got a full system that lets you go places. And with 150,000 riders in 1,200 physical locations, this isn't some startup guessing their way through it. So if you're looking for a new way to fish or just want some more access or really just to have some fun, enjoy the outdoors, this might be it. So I will throw a link to everything I reference in this video in the description below. And if you guys love fishing like I do, I have 1,700 videos on the subject. Chatterbait video right there, wacky worm right there. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.